So what can viewers expect?
Pretty much the same stuff. A little slower, maybe. We walk a little slower. I think, the same elements that made the show successful the first time. Wayne and Ryan, and we've had some new guests who have just been fantastic. It's just loads of fun, lots of things you don't expect. We have some new games that I think are going to be pretty exciting to viewers. So we're excited.
What are those new games?
There's this game called Sideways Scene. Stay with me on this. It sounds weird. There's a camera in the ceiling,
Okay.
and the actors are on their sides,
All right.
acting as though they're standing up. So it's
Okay.
like try to imagine walking on your side on the floor,
Oh,
and then doing an
alright.
entire scene like that, involving backflips and things like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
wild.
you guys are showing up on the CW. You're like, I can compete with these young kids.
Yes, although I'm sure the young kids don't bleed and hurt as much as I did after our tapings.
One of my favorite dynamics on that show was the relationship that you had with Ryan. I'd like to think that you guys were BFFs because I always thought that. Were you guys BFFs in real life?
We grew up together in Vancouver, up in Canada. So it was one of those lucky things where from the very first time we met and worked together, it was just magical. And what I love about him, I see him maybe every 3 years, but when I do, it's just like we saw each other yesterday. I had to actually friend his daughter on Facebook to get his phone number. Try doing that and not being creepy.
But was the chemistry still the same when you guys got back together, you, Ryan, and Wayne?
Yeah, it was just like riding a bike. It was just immediately we were having fun together, which has always been, I think, the secret ingredient of the show. We just enjoy each other and find each other very amusing.
And Aisha Tyler is now the new host.
Yes.
So did you guys initiate her in any way, or was there any hazing that went on?
You know, I don't think you would haze Aisha because she gives back as much as she gets. And I have to say it was a seamless transition. She's just wonderful in it. And, there was great banter between us. And, she was a fan of the show too, which really, really helps. And just to hear her laugh, you think, okay, thank goodness this worked.
Now you're coming on the CW. There's a lot of TV shows that are about vampires and werewolves and hybrids. Are you a fan of any of them?
I'm a big Arrow fan.
You are?
I'm a big comic book nerd, so I followed from Smallville to every superhero show. So Arrow, and oddly enough, we have the same kind of abs, so that's why I think there's an attraction
Oh
there.
yeah, totally. You could do some ad campaigns with the Amell brothers.
I should talk to them.